Hello, this is Jamerica 5288, and a lot of people want chickens, but they don't want to spend incur the cost of feeding the chickens. But there are things that you can do that don't cost anything extra, and you can feed your chickens on a budget. So let's find out how. Good morning, everyone. This is Jamerica with Jamerica 5288. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. So I get up early in the morning every morning, and then I let my dogs out, right? And as soon as daybreak comes, I let my chickens out because I want them to get as much sun as possible. As time progresses and we move further and further into winter, we're going to have less sun. We had a welcome surprise last night. It rained. So it rained really well. Look at this. But that's not what today's video is about. It's about feeding the chicken your chicken scraps. This is how you save on feed. Feed is expensive, but if you're using chicken scraps, because everybody's saying, chickens cost too much to feed, use your chicken scraps. Anything you don't eat, with the exception of a few things, chickens can eat. They're scavengers. That's what they do. They dig in the ground and they eat bugs. So I throw these things out and let them eat it. Plus, they eat your garden pests. So it rained and all of the snails, every snail that was in hibernation, well, good morning to you too. Every snail that was in hibernation came out. Why are you talking, Mr. Bardrock? Huh? Is she in here laying the egg? So every garden pest that was around came in here. And here they are, a bucket full of snails. So what you do is you cover it for about 24 hours, right? And the snails get worn out. But they're still going to move around, which are going to make these things very curious. And eventually one of them... Boy, you talk to him. They're interrupting my video. Which are going to make these birds very curious. And eventually one of them's going to peck it. And then they're going to realize it's food and they're going to start eating them. So if you find garden pests and you're not afraid to pick them up, all right, I'm going to get him sooner or later. He is going to end up in a pot. So if you have garden pests, move, girl. Little red hand. I'm going to lock him in here. You want out? Come on, girl. Forget it. So if you have garden pests and you want to get rid of them, go ahead and put them in a bucket. Let them wear themselves out. Grubs, all of that. I feed them all of that stuff. And it saves me money. They're not eating their feed right now. That's how much table scraps. I mean, if I have rice and meat, I just go ahead and I throw it in here and give it to them. That's what you do. You save your money instead of throwing it in the trash. This is Jamerica 5288. You all saw For the Love of Roosters already. If you haven't, checked that video out because they're nice, because they're protectors, but they're also very loud. And if you have more than one, you're going to have to get rid of some. Sorry. It's drizzling. Let me go back in the house. And if you were wondering why I go through the trouble of having chickens, I haven't bought eggs in at least 6-7 months. And this is how much I keep on stock from my hens. And I feed my dogs eggs, so it supplements me feeding them also. So this is how many eggs we have. Plus, every now and then a chicken gets culled or a rooster gets culled. I haven't culled any chickens purposely, but every now and then, if I have to, I have to cull a chicken or cull a rooster. So this is 36 in here. That's a full carton. Then I have 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. So I have 40 eggs. You asked, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to not have to buy eggs or worry about eggs. And I, of course, have different colors, different sizes because I have different chickens. So, and I'll get more than that because I have some that are coming of age. So I'm so happy about that. Go ahead and buy at least 2 chickens. Make sure they're chickens and not roosters though, because roosters do not lay eggs. Roosters protect the flock, and they usually, unless if there's not a rooster, that there will be a dominant hen that'll let the flock know if there's a predator around. But roosters will let off a sound and let the hens know that something is around that's not right. And if the rooster doesn't do it, you'll have a dominant hen to do it. So if you don't want to incubate chickens and produce your own flock like I'm attempting to do, go ahead and just get hens, because without the rooster, you can't get fertilized eggs and you can't incubate eggs. That's another reason why you have roosters, to build your flock. But if you don't want fertilized eggs, go ahead and just get hens. Now, you can eat fertilized eggs. Just make sure that they didn't sit out there and a broody hen didn't sit on them. You just put them in the refrigerator and it kills the embryo. So you don't have to worry about getting egg that's fertilized that has red in it. But let me go on with the video. This is why I do it. It helps sustain this house, and we know where our eggs are coming from. And most of it is from them free ranging, which is healthier. I'll see you guys later, and I thank you guys for being with me. Remember to subscribe to my channel. It's basically a homestead here. I have chickens and I have a garden. So I thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.